and she was like, I need to get rid of them. I'm having issues with my Nespresso machine. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it keeps telling me I need to do firmware update. However, again, that's the least amenity that they can give us. Sometimes I don't be wanting no friends. Sometimes I just be wanting to be like me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. I'm glad I got married in my 40s though, because listen. It's frozen all the way. It has crispy pickle chips.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key.
Good morning, loves, and happy Monday. Happy first day of the week. Happy get up and get things done. Happy new week, new goals, whatever you want to call this Monday for you. Happiest of Mondays. Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to all of my heartbeats. Y'all know it's Mad Love here. If you are new to the channel, make sure before you get too far into the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos that I upload. Okay? Alright, so it is early Monday morning. I'm actually up earlier than I normally would be. Contributing that to me going to bed early for a change yesterday. But today is a nice chill day. And sorry for the lighting. I got a new plant baby. His name is Melvin. He is a peace lily. And I got it, one of my sister friends, she did her annual brunch yesterday. And she was telling me about the plants on, I think, Saturday. But basically, she had all of these peace lilies. And she was like, I need to get rid of them. And so I thought she was just joking until I saw one of the girls leave out with a huge one, like bigger than this one. I was like, oh my goodness. Let me see if I can change this. It's a little too... Okay, that's better. It's a little bright. But that's because I got my box light on blast. But anyway, so I was like, you giving away the plants for real? I was like, well, I want that one. And I was like, what's his name? Because she named her plants like I named mine. So this one was named Melvin. So since we're adopting plants, I'm not going to change his name. I'm going to let him stay Melvin. Plus, this is a female-dominated room when it comes to my plants. And when I say that, it's because on the other side of the wall right now, I still got my husband's jerseys from teams he liked, teams he played for, all his trophies down the bottom, in which I wish if he was going to keep it in here, he'd organize them and put them on the table or something. But he don't want to, and I ain't going to touch it because he already keeps saying I done took over the room. But anyway, so the plan this morning before I leave out, excuse me, because I do have to go to the post office to mail off a package from the D-Stash sale that is still going on. And I got to pick up some items that I have waiting over there. Definitely a low-key day. I'm going to show you what's going on in the room right now and what ideally I want to try to achieve. Because again, I'm only working with limited space. Right now I just have I'm going to say I have the L-shaped portion of the room. And not really an L either, because I do have I kind of have like a, I'm going to draw it right here. This amount of space. And then the rest of this is like the couch, his jerseys. Yeah. But anyway, I do have the majority of the room, but you know, it'll be rude of me to just be like, get your stuff, get your stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But my goal is, because when it comes to peace lilies and philodendron Birkins, I cannot keep those plants alive. I cannot. But we are declaring and decreeing that Melvin is going to survive. He's going to be the man of this domain in here. The other biggest plant that I have is Lola, in which she is on her snapback game. And God ministered to me about that plant. And I'm going to share it with y'all a little bit later. But God ministered a whole sermon to me on that plant. And I know I say this all the time, but my love for plants have grown from just loving the plants and the aesthetic of them. But it is just the constant reminder of how God will do it. When it looks like the plant is dead and it ain't gonna be no more good. Yeah, I said ain't dead and no more good. And you just propagate that thing or repot that thing. It just does something. And just the way it just renews itself from itself, but from the change of atmosphere, the change of the environment, the change of the soil. Like, it makes a difference. And it ministers to me. That's why I'm just always so in awe, and I like being in here. I think not just because it's my spot, but it's just these plants. It just does some things to me when it comes to the Spirit of the Lord and the revelations and the reminders that He gives me every day when it comes to these plants. It always blows my mind. Like, Lola is blowing my mind. She's blowing my mind. And that's what God does for me. Every time I look at the plants, I'm like, gosh, you just blow my mind. Like, I can't wait until what's happening to my plants happen in this stage of my life. And He's reminding me that it's going to happen. But I have to follow some of the processing that goes with planting or repotting or uprooting and propagating and starting all over again. He's reminding me through all of these processes that these are processes that I'm going to have to go through. Not all at one time. Maybe some of it is at the same time. You know, I might gotta, repot my business. I might gotta propagate my finances. I might have to, uproot my fitness and wellness routine. You know what I'm saying? But whether I'm going through all of those things that plants go through at one time or one of those things, they remind me that God is not going to leave you dormant. Even though it looks like it, you don't see no growth, or you don't see anything adding on to what's already grown, or you don't see any roots forming in the water. God is doing something. He is, making those roots stronger that's been repotted, or He's growing new leaves from the leaves that have already, unfurled. He's giving you new roots in that water. Like, I could go on, but I will not. But the plan is to get it organized. So I'm going to show you the lay of the land, and then hopefully it works out that way, and then I can show you all the final process, because I don't know if it's going to be all done today. It's not really a lot to do, but it's just got to be done. So And I don't feel like I don't know. I might set up the camera. Who knows? If I set it up, I set up. I don't, you go still get the final product. So let's go ahead and look at the room, how it is right now. Okay, so right now this is the main focal point when you walk into my office, where I have the shelf over here with some plants on the top, the Lola, the Monstera, well, not even the Monstera, the Philodendron in the middle, and then more plants, and then wine rack with another shelf. And then, and y'all, these flowers are still hanging on, but I'm going to throw them away, and I'm going to keep those ones pink at the top. Then you have my desk, don't mind the junk. And then you have this spot where I was like, what is that? You have this spot where I had, this is an old bar stool that I made into like a planter, where I had that plant on. So my goal is, especially since like we need to paint in here, but you know, I doubt if we'll paint. But anyway, the plan is to move the shelf, this shelf here, in which it'll kind of have like a high, medium, low effect. And then I have some other like plant shelves like this, but it's like tiered, where I could put more plants on and they'll still be close to the light. And I may move the wine rack over here. I don't know, but that's the plan, is to shift this shelf over on the wall where my desk is. And realistically, what I was thinking about too is maybe even making all of this stuff like a faux wall unit. And then that whole part right there would just be for the plants. But we're going to see, because this room is the, well, I'm not going to say the only room, but this is the room that always year round gets the most sunlight. The living room is where I started my plants, but the sunlight during the summer is horrible. I do have great lighting in the bedroom. And I did ask my husband, can I put Melvin in the bedroom? He was like, no. He said, do what you've been doing. So, with all that being said, we're going to figure that thing out. And as y'all can see, I did, let me try to zoom in. I did put I put the ruby in with the other Taniki. And right now it's doing good in the soil. I did repot those two because the pots were so small. So, we're going to get going and do that. And I will tune back in, check back in with you all, hopefully after it's done. All right, love. So this is right now the final setup for the plants. So I put everything low to the ground, which is not bad because the sun, either way it hits. And I know I probably got plant moms, plant dads watching this, and they probably got their suggestions. And I appreciate them and I will accept them. But this is the only option that I have right now. But I have the bigger ones on the floor and then the taller one there. And because Melvin is so ginormous, I have it right here. It's still going to get a nice amount of light. And I'll rotate it as necessary. Yeah. So what I was really trying to do is get that to be up against that wall. But this is just a little bit too, it's probably about 4 inches too wide. And even if I shifted everything over here down, it'll be too close to the wall. But as you can see, I moved this over here with the wine rack. So everything is kind of in disarray right now, but I'm satisfied how it looks. So probably what I'll do over here is just to put some of my books that I had stored here. I might even take these Villa Beautiful books and stack them there. Just because any other plant that I put over there is gonna have to be like a low light situation because this Peace Lily is taking up all the light that will be in that direction. So it will only be like some type of decor over there. Or I may put the other Starbucks cups that I have up there as well. I don't know yet. But now I have to rearrange all the stuff that was in this situation. Which I could put all that back. But this also gives me an opportunity to once again declutter, pack up, and give away. Pack up and give away what I'm going to give away. But I like this a lot. So I do need to get like a decorative pot for this one, but it's okay for now. I'm not going to rush to try to find anything. It's all black, so it blends in. I really want to repot this one because it's not doing much growing, and I would like to get another hanging basket one just because the way it's trailing. But I definitely know that it needs to be repotted because she's not really producing as much as she has been in the past. And yes, I know, where are your curtains? Where are your curtains? I've never had curtains in here. Just haven't been a, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it hasn't been something that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have a curtain. So maybe I'll find some like shears just to put up on that rod. I'm not going to take it down or put a fancy rod there. That's just not my ministry. But because this is the only window in this room, I just try not to take away from any of the light that's going to come in. Sometimes I may pull the shades down, but I normally keep them all the way on blast, all the way up, because I want all the sun that these babies can get. Morning, afternoon, evening, it is what it is. So I probably will never get a curtain. If I do, it'll have to be something that drapes, but again, I've lived here all these years and I'm fine with it. So, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get my day started. I have a couple of errands to do, like I told y'all. So I have a couple of errands that I need to do. Like I was telling you guys, I need to go in this box and get the cover for the D-stash. And I had the weirdest thing happen to me. So somebody bought my Foxy Fix 6-string Traveler's Notebook, B6 size. They say they loved it, but the smell of the leather messed with their respiratory, whatever they had going on. And I thought I never heard anybody that said it before. I didn't notice the smell. I've had that thing for a while, but it is what it is. So hopefully it'll come back in the condition that I shipped it, and then I'll just relist it. But I was kind of disappointed that they didn't keep it, but you know, it is what it is. So I will see y'all in the car. Alright, loves, I am in the car. So I decided just to throw on a t-shirt and some sweats, because when I get back in the house, I'm gonna put on the dress. And that dress that I had on, that was one of the Temu dresses. That's the one that had like that soft knit-ish kind of feel. I really like it, and like I really could probably wear it out, but I just wanted something that felt good on my skin while I was just in the house chilling out, lounging. So I'll put that back on. So we'll try to, cause school is back in session, so I need to get to moving to, you know, to avoid these buses and all that stuff. I made me a vanilla rose latte. This is really good today. I'm having issues with my Nespresso machine. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it keeps telling me I need to do firmware updates, and it's supposed to only take 15 minutes. I've been trying to do this update for the longest, and what's happening now is that when I go to brew my coffee in the morning, because I only use my Nespresso at least once a day, very rarely twice a day, but anyway, it'll do its thing and then it'll blink orange. And I'm just like, so I'm gonna have to just call them to get them to troubleshoot, because I don't want to have to keep constantly unplugging it to reset it. And that's what I've been having to do, like after 2 or 3 times, because you don't want it to overheat. You have to unplug it, let it reset, and then it works. But I don't know what's going on with it. So between today and tomorrow, I'm gonna call Nespresso. I really need to get a key made for the boy, in which I'll probably get that tomorrow, because I gotta go run a couple errands, and I want to do that first thing. So, and someone will be home by the time he get home from school tomorrow. So, but he'll have the key by Wednesday, because I really don't feel like being out that long, just because I'm leaving out the house later than I would normally like to leave when it's back to school time. Because again, like, you gotta wait for buses and all the thousands of kids to get off the bus, and that ain't what I'm trying to do. So let's get moving. and I went to the post office to pick up my long overdue vitamins. I don't know if it's UPS or just how they ship it, but it seems like I never get these in time enough for... I never get them in time enough for me to start and stay consistent with it. But I don't want to stop getting them. So I'm hoping, because of the, like, literally I'm 2 weeks without vitamins. You know, they shipped and the actual was supposed to be here last Monday. Unknown caller. I don't even know why I got that on ring. Hold on. Anyway, they were supposed to be here on Monday, and they were in Richmond. So half of it is by the time their pickup people get the package, it's already running late. And then I just don't understand, like, I live in Richmond. Why does it take so long once it gets to the Richmond central location or whatever? It takes so long. Literally, this was supposed to be here last Monday. It came today. So that is annoying. But I thoroughly enjoy the vitamins, and hopefully, like I said, with the delay in me receiving them, hopefully by the time that I get the order for the next 30 days, because it's a 30-day supply, it'll be on time. But I get the hairnet on skin. I know it's a glare because I'm sitting in front of the window. I get the once a day, or like the multivitamin. And then I get the D3. And these are all gummies. I prefer a gummy just because when it comes to hard pills, whether it says to eat or not to eat, they all make me nauseous. So I prefer to get the gummies. Now, they do come in sugar-free. I will say that the sugar-free in the hair, nails, and the one-a-day aren't bad. But the sugar-free, because it only comes in like a lemon flavor, and the D3 is not my cup of tea. But I would say if you want more of that gummy vitamin texture and taste, to get the ones with sugar if you can. But like I said, the D3 ones, I did try them all sugar-free, and I had to replace it. But I like these because they, you know, are specifically tailored for black women. As most of you all know that are black on this channel, a lot of things that we deal with are normally things that most African American women deal with more than other ethnicities. So the formulas are to benefit the things that we lack as African American women, and then the things that we need just to have in general for our everyday health. If you are struggling with hair loss, or just slow hair growth, I definitely highly recommend to do, if you have your own multivitamin, that's fine, or even like your own vitamin regimen. But as a African American woman, it is essential that you add D3 to your daily supplements, as well if you wanted to see that hair regenerating and fullness and luster. Adding a hair, nail, and skin vitamin. You can even use iron. It's just something that we lack, and these vitamins are really good to help promote all of the things that it's supposed to promote. This is not sponsored. I'm paying for this out my own money, but if Black Girls Vitamins, you know, watchers, you know, want me to, I will, because I like it. Like I said, I just think the delay in shipping has a lot to do with our favorite carriers of the mail, USPS. When I was having my sticker shop, I mean, it just seems like after COVID, they got 10 times worse. But anyway, so definitely going to take these in a few minutes. The other thing that I get that is always like clockwork is my Spoiled Child Collagen. And I do so bad with staying consistent with my collagen because it has to stay in the refrigerator. So it's not with my other vitamins. But I want to change the flavor. I think right now I get pineapple. I think I have pineapple, but this collagen is so good. Not like none other. Like I drink it straight out the bottle because I'm the only one that drank it. But it is their extra strength liquid collagen. It supports skin, hair, nails, joints, and glute health. So another extra thing to add on to your regiment. Let me see if you can see the box. So yes, it is full child. It is the E27th strength. It's their power collagen. So good. I kind of like this setting better, but it's a little too dark. Hold on. I'm back. I actually like this setting better for the lighting that I'm in. And they always send you some type of freebie. I love these satin scrunchies, especially whether I'm using it for my hair or for my weaves. It causes less tangle and it as well less breakage, but anything that you tie on too tight for too long will cause hairline breakage and back around the nape. So if you're wearing your hair tied up, at least take it off before you go to bed at night. The last thing that I got, I don't know if I've ever shared these with you all, but I used to get them in like a box of 150 and I would mail them out to people. But you know, now that everybody's using the apps, most people have these on their app. But it's the Daily Bread. They are daily devotionals. If you're OG Christian, if you know, you know. But if you are a newbie and you don't know, the Daily Bread is a good daily devotional to have if you are trying to, you know, read the word, learn the word, understand the word. They, like I said, they do have an app. I don't use the app. But I did downsize the amount that I get now because of, you know, people just not wanting them as much. But they are quarterly, so this is for September, October, and November. I'm not sure why it doesn't have December, because normally the quarters are what? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. But this year it was off a month. Like the ones that just, the previous quarter ended in August. I don't know. And I'm just noticing how that's off. But anyway, so this is the, I guess we consider the fourth quarter edition. And I like them because they are, you know, small. You can carry them around in your bag. If you have a Bible, you know, the little Bible carriers. Or it's just good to have at your desk. But if you're interested in these, I will leave the downloadable link so you can download the app if you prefer the app. But if you want the paper ones, they do come in like different font sizes. I just get the regular size, but if you're interested, just visit ourdailybread.org and you can get you your own copies to have, and you can control how many that you want. Like I said, I used to get 150. Now I think I just get 75. Let me see if it has the quantity on here. No, I get 50 now. So I normally, well, I always take these in the salon. I leave them on my station. I give them to a couple of the young ladies that work in there, and then I normally leave some at the front for people to pick up if they choose to. So now let's get into the viral PUBLIX buffalo chicken tender wrap. So I did do mine a little bit different. Most of the people on the videos that I saw that posted it, they said that they, you know, made it to their liking. The main thing is getting the chicken buffalo sub in the wrap form. And I decided to get tomato basil wrap. And I like it. My video cut off before I did it, but my guy, he wrapped each end, and I like that because a lot of times I only need one piece and I'll eat the other piece later. So I'm glad that he wrapped it individually, but it smells good. He asked me that I wanted to heat it up because I had the cheese on it. I said no because nobody in the TikTok videos got theirs warmed up. But look how good this looks. Can you like see that? Can you get into that? So I got on mine's, I used the mayonnaise as the base. And I'll put everything in the screen in the order that I got mine's done. I tried to follow the order that the guy had his. But I did the mayonnaise as the base. Then he put the buffalo chicken. He had to cut it up and shake it with the buffalo sauce. The buffalo chicken. Then I did white American cheese. I was going to do pepper jack, but I'm like, the buffalo is already spicy. So don't overdo it, Keisha. Don't overdo it. So I did the white American cheese. I did bacon. He said he had bacon. I did lettuce, tomatoes, banana peppers, and I got black olives. I never had black olives on a sub that I can think of, but I was like, I want to try to order it as close as to how he had ordered it. And if I can find the video, again, I'll leave it somewhere up here for y'all to look at. But, you know, I made it with the things that I wanted. I don't think he had tomatoes on his. Oh, and then I put the ranch dressing on top of all of that, then salt, pepper, oregano, and oil and vinegar. So let's go ahead and taste it and see what the hype is all about. Okay. I can get into this. I can even get into making it myself because they didn't use any type of special sauce. He legit used the Texas Pete buffalo sauce. So I can definitely get into this making myself. The only difference is the chicken. Of course, their chicken probably got skin on it. That's why it's a little crunchy. But I can even do this with just like a chicken breast. Like a boneless, skinless, and throw it in the air fryer. I can definitely get into this. I really like it. The chicken is definitely the star. It gives that little crunch, and then you just got that. It's just that flavor that fried chicken has. But if you're looking to make it a little more healthier, I would definitely say you can even do like a grilled chicken or pan-seared or air-fried chicken. Toss it in the buffalo sauce. If you don't want the mayo and the ranch. I mean, I feel like you have to have the ranch. You don't have to have the mayo. I don't think that the mayo makes or breaks the sandwich. Because you already have that creaminess from the buffalo sauce and then from the ranch. I think this would really taste bum if it had buffalo. I mean, not buffalo, blue cheese dressing. Oh my gosh. If it had blue cheese dressing, that would be good too. No! Alright, I'm making a mess. Let me go. And I will check in with you guys later. Okay, love. So I just want to show you stuff that's coming together. I've adding this stuff back over to the stackable shelf. I decided to bring this picture from me and my husband's wedding that I had in the front room in here because nobody really, we don't entertain that much. So I figured put it in the office with us, well, with me. Right now the plants are, it's not bothering me that it's like this, but I'm feeling like, I don't know, like I need to move the zebra plant where the ice philodendron is and maybe move, I don't know, I'm just feeling like this area right there is like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I mean, put it this way, I don't hate it, but it's gonna bother me until I get the rest of this stuff out the way. It is what it is. So over here, hopefully I won't hurt myself. So I'm happy with this area here. It's not bothering me. I put my other Starbucks cups up there with Baby Yoda. I'm just using this as a, putting stuff on there as I move just because I have to visually see all the stuff. But of course that wine glass is not staying there. Yeah, so I'm pleased with this, and I'm just storing my Stanley cup here. So when I do, you want to swap out in between, it'll, you know, just be in here because it's too big to fit in any of my cabinets, and I don't want to put it in the pantry. And yeah, so it's coming along. It's coming along. It is coming along. And so now I want to show y'all how I made, and hopefully the lighting is fine. Let me prop this camera up. Alright, so hopefully my espresso will behave. So like I said, I wanted to go ahead and make me another coffee. So I use the rose syrup, and I'm running low because I didn't realize how much I was going to like it. So I'll have to go to World Market and get some more. So I did about a tablespoon. And I wonder how it would taste with some strawberry cold foam. But, or maybe make a rose cold foam. Just going to be pink or have that pinkish color. I do a tablespoon of vanilla. And I got this from World Market. This little thing right here has a clip so you can clip it on stuff. I just thought it was a nice little thing to add in this area to use to measure outside of bringing stuff in from the kitchen. Even though I still have to go back and forth to the kitchen. So this is the Dolce Espresso Pod. It's a double shot. I don't know if you can see that. So this is a double shot. All of my espresso pods that I have are double shots. And I think the intensity on this is maybe like a 4. Maybe I'll put all of the information about this pod and the recipe on the screen. Then I brew it. Let's see what's gonna happen. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, watch. It doesn't even brew. So normally I try to do it 3 times. If it works. If not, then I'm gonna unplug it. Let's see. Yeah, it's turning orange. So I have to unplug it and let it set for a little while. So once I come back, hopefully it'll be brewed. Okay guys, it's working. So I brew the pod. Once it's done, I mix it all together, and then I add the ice and then fill it up with oat milk. Now I will say I understand now why Starbucks uses so much ice. And typically if you drink it fast, it don't matter. But I understand why they use so much ice now, because when you're brewing hot espresso over top of it, so it can taste like an iced latte, you need to make it icy, okay? So I just know to take my straw, because you can see how the syrup all kind of sits at the bottom. And then by the time I add the ice, it's going to probably be like about here. And then I'll add the milk. Not really going to show you guys that, because I'm going to go in the kitchen and I don't feel like taking my camera in there. Alright, I'm back. So this is with the ice and the milk. And when I put the ice in, I normally let the ice kind of come over top of whatever liquid that I'm using. Sometimes if I do it like a macchiato, which you put the milk in first, I always like to, when I do my macchiatos, I add my ice first, then my milk, and then I'll add my coffee on top, or my espresso. But yeah, then just blend it all together. I know some people like the aesthetic of dark to light or light to dark or however, but in order to get the full taste of that vanilla and that hint of rose, you gotta blend it all together. If you don't, then you're going to have like a weird taste. So let's go ahead to the desk and taste it. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, the sun is starting to set. So the plants that sit up high is getting that downward facing. And then by the time it settles, all of this will get nice natural light, which I love. But we're on here so we can taste this vanilla rose latte. Now, like I said earlier, I didn't measure, so now I'm using exact measurements when it comes to the syrups, because that's what really makes a difference. Because you can mess up a latte by either having too much syrup, because then the flavors, it's not even that it's sweet, it just throws it off. Like rose and lavender, if you put too much of it, the potency of it really stands out and overshadows the whole mixture of the coffee and the vanilla or what have you. So you see there's a little bit of foamy at the top, because when I stirred up the espresso, you know with espresso, if you stir it or shake it, it's going to make its own foam. So that's really nice. So let's taste it. I think maybe next time, because on the finish, I'm getting a lot of that rose. So next time I'm going to try half a tablespoon of the rose, and then still do a whole tablespoon of the vanilla. Because typically I do like 1 to 2 tablespoons of syrup, just depending on how sweet it is. The straight vanilla doesn't tend to be overly sweet. But with you balancing it out with that rose, it's definitely going to take away some of that sweetness. It's not bad. It's not hitting like this morning. This morning it was hitting. Like, sometimes that's why I be telling people, like, just eyeball it. Because when you start measuring out stuff, it'd be the worst. Well, not the worst, but it don't be like it was when you just fly by the seat of your pants. So the plan for tomorrow, bank, get key made. Because I'm going to be in the vicinity, I'm going to see if Walmart has a pot, a decorative pot for Melvin. It's not a necessity, but I know, like, I had got this huge pot down here for like $10. I don't need anything that big. because I want to still keep the space over here. I want to keep this space over here enough to still keep my Purple Hearts propagation here. So I just need probably like a 16. I have to measure it. Let me see. 9. So probably a 10-inch or 12, like I was saying. And most pots that measure that is going to have the width that I want. So I'm going to see if they have something at Walmart or even Lowe's, because I'm going over there to Lowe's to, I hate how that sun is just like beaming like that. But, yeah. So Lowe's sometimes have good deals, but since both of them are in the same proximity, it's either Homes or Home Depot. Lowe's or Home Depot. I can't remember which store, but it's a hardware store. That's, but you know, I can get a key made at Walmart too, I think. I'm gonna go into Walmart first, and if I get the key made at Walmart, it's just I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can also pick up my mini sweet peppers that I like. Oh, this is nice. Let's see. Today's affirmation: everything I'm going through is planting something valuable in me. God is always confirming things for me. For me. I was just talking about how plants it's God's reminder to me of his promises for my life. And then for that affirmation to pop up, like, my affirmations come through multiple times throughout the day. Sometimes I catch them, sometimes I don't. And to have caught that one, and that one, you know, has to do with planting, I am trusting and I am believing God for something greater than I can even expect. Like, God is doing something real big, y'all. Anyway, so let me go, because the more I ramble, the less that I'm going to get accomplished. And I pretty much chopped up today is just getting the office straight. It's funny how adding new pieces to your space, whatever kind of space it is, prompts you to just change everything else. And you know, I'm loving like the layering of my Villa Beautiful pen cases behind my photo, having the decorative boxes in the back that are actually functional decorative boxes, and then just having my plants. And I'm gonna see if I can find a new hanging planter. If I can find a new hanging planter, then I'm absolutely going to get that, because this one right here is not giving anything. It did come with like a little basket, but it just doesn't match the vibe. I mean, most of my planters are either black or white. So those are the 2 things that I'm going to see if I can find on sale, or at least under $10. I don't want to spend over $20 for either one of the planters combined. Good morning, loves, and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, and I am about to pull out from my complex and get some errands done so I can get back to the house and do my laundry, so I can be home before the boy gets home. He gets out of school, I think like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I need to get his key, because we may or may not be home when he gets out of school the rest of the week. So, and then plus he's old enough to have a key to the house anyway. But yeah, so I am about to run out and make a few stops. Let me check this mailbox real quick. Hold on. I didn't make coffee yet this morning because I want to wait. Because I was watching Sharika B's vlog yesterday, well, last night, and I saw where she had picked up these glasses from Walmart that she saw that Jasmine Ardell had posted, and I saw them in her video as well, but I must have missed where she got them from. But anyway, I need to go to Walmart. And then also, I'm in love with a particular shaped wine glass. Now, I have one at home, but it's a little larger. But my friend, she had some when I went over to her house, the one who had all the pretty plants and the dog pooped all over the place. And she told me that her sister got them from Walmart. So, as long as they're like under $10, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I think they only sell the wine glass in a pack of 4, which is fine. I'm kind of eclectic with my wine glasses, and I apologize if it's a little dark. I'm in the car. Okay, it's a little warm. But yeah, like I said, I'm in the car. It's a little overcast, so it's a little dark. I want to adjust the... I'm just gonna leave it be. Plus, the camera feels a little warm. So anyway, let's talk while I can talk. So I'm really eclectic with my wine glasses. And what do I mean? I don't really buy sets because, one, I'm the only person that really drinks wine in the house. Like, really the only person. And, you know, when the kids are over there and they want a glass of wine, you know, they okay with drinking out of anything. You know what I'm saying? I gotta teach them how to hold wine glasses right now. But anyway, so I don't really buy, like if I do buy more than one, it's because I buy 2, because it comes in a set of 2. Especially when you order off of Amazon, a lot of time you have the option of sets of 2. But like if I go to Crate and Barrel, I'll just pick up one of each, you know, the size that I'm looking for. So anyway, I said all that to say is I'm more than likely they only come in a set of 4, so I'm pretty sure they will probably be maybe $10. But I did see some stuff that had sale on it. But anyway, so I'm going to Walmart, but first I need to go to the bank and get change for the week at the salon. So if I need to wash towels, and you know, that's becoming cumbersome. I'm just kind of like, we don't have any amenities where I work, and it's starting to, you know, become a little bothersome because I feel like, well, I just feel like there's no amenities for the stylist, absolutely at all. We don't have a break room where we can sit down and enjoy our food, and then our laundry, we have to pay for the laundry, in which I get, like if you are, you know, in an apartment or whatever, you have to pay for the washer and dryer that's on premises. However, again, that's the least amenity that they can give us. And then they do have like a table with a microwave, but all of that is in the laundry room. And legit, the laundry room is so small, it's like sitting in your car trying to eat your food, bending over so people can get their towels out the dryer. So, you know, my spirit has been unsettled for a while, but I'm allowing God to lead me into the next phase of hair, couture, salon, and spa. Because my vision for what I want for it may be totally different from what God sees for it. But in the process of repairing, I'm trying to rebuild as well, because I got a required goal that I'm supposed to be reaching, and I got to reach that goal. And it's been hard. But I am going to go ahead and make my bank transactions, and I will catch y'all in Walmart. car, so I'm not gonna make my 12 o'clock be at home deadline. And y'all, this is one of my Temu shirts that I got. It's kind of Jersey-ish. Hold on. It's kind of jersey material, but it's a little more on the cotton side. And I apologize for the lighting. I have it on auto because I'm out and about, and this weather is, well, the weather is nice. It's 84. It's only went up like 1 to 2 degrees since I first got on here, but it's definitely overcast. It's not saying any rain in the forecast, but it's crazy how earlier, maybe it's because I had my glasses on, because sometimes this thing will track how my eyes are, even though it ain't no sun out here. I'm gonna just put my shades on, because that's what we do. That's how we roll. But yeah, so I probably won't be in the house until, I'll be in there by 12:30, because I'm gonna pick up lunch. The hubs is home, and he asked me to pick up lunch, so I'm gonna pick the lunch up, and then I'll be in the house for the remainder of the day. So I did end up going to Walmart. And picked up more than what was on my list, but it's okay because it was all food stuff. So I called the food in. It's not ready yet, so that's why I picked up the camera. I figured I'd chat with y'all a little bit. I did get this pot. I feel like it's a little big, but we're gonna see. And depending on how this white stands out, I might spray paint it. If I spray paint it, I got that matte black, and I think it'll look really cute matte black. And I think I am gonna, as long as it fits, I'm gonna spray paint it. Good. Yay! My girl got her certificate. Yeah, I got caught up in that. I'm so proud of my girl. One of the women that works in the Salon Plaza with me, she helps a lot with the trichology side of hair, giving me all the pointers and all of the tips. And she just went and she's been officially certified as a specialist. Well, she already had her certificate and stuff like that, and she was certified to be able to do it, but she got like the next level. Like, she got the whole doctor's jacket and everything. Let me see if I can show it. I'm so proud of her. Now I'm gonna be picking her brain even more. And I gotta get gas. Oh. Adulting is not for the faint at heart. I'm not gonna say adulting sucks, because, you know, we all should want to strive to be an adult at some point in our lives. But it ain't for the faint of heart. So if you're not ready for the responsibilities, don't rush to grow old. Take your time, young man. Mama used to say, live your life. And I don't think I rushed to get old. I rushed into a lot of other things. Like I rushed into being a wife to people that I wasn't married to. I rushed to being a devoted friend to people that weren't worthy of my friendship. I rushed to be accepted with groups that weren't aligned with what God had for my life. However, but God used all of those things so I could be better and be able to testify about the goodness of God. That even though I was in a rush to do all of the things and be a part of all of the things and be connected to all of the people that He never meant for me to have in my life in regards to the elevation, the growth, the journey, the bonding, but He allowed it so I could learn from it. And baby, sometimes I don't be wanting no friends. Sometimes I just be wanting to be like me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. This is what I found out. Plus, for real talk. And let's be very, very clear to all of the nosy folks that are watching and ready to report, and that for all of those that truly want to hear what I'm about to say. First and foremost, I love my life. I love my family. I'm glad I got married in my 40s though, because listen, I knew I was not ready to get married in my 20s nor my 30s. I love life and I love love later. Like this fourth quarter love, this fourth quarter living, it just hits different. It just hits different. So if you're in your third quarter of life, do all the things that's going to add on to your life, that's going to bring you joy. So once God gives you the abundance, you'll be able to enjoy it in your fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like I have one foot in the third quarter because I'm trying to build and establish what I should have done in the third quarter. But you know, I'm in the fourth quarter, so everything that I did in my first, second, and third quarter really affects how my fourth quarter is. Whether I have to work harder to come up, or you know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of teens, they be like fourth quarter teens, they be down and out. But when that fourth quarter hit, and they be like, oh shoot, the race about to be finished, the daggone game about to be over, let me get this win. So that's where I'm at, getting this win in my fourth quarter. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the experiences. Even though I have had recently a lot of emotional valley lows, all of it was allowed so I could dig in and get closer to God and really know that He is still working on me. I got a whole lot of unfurling to do still. And if you know, you know. Plant moms, we know what unfurling means. All right, let me go ahead and get this food so I can go. You hear him? My husband is late to Blackish, and he is like obsessed. But anyway, so I'm not mad at the pot at all. But I'm feeling like that, because it's so bushy, I need to figure out this arrangement again. Like, I feel like this needs to be on the floor. I mean, it's gorgeous. And God, please grant me the ability to keep this peace lily alive. And y'all can see how much it has awoken. When I first brought it in here, it was a little droopy. That's because it was thirsty. And typically, that's how peace lilies communicate with you. So because this is already such a big plant, I'm going to bottom water it instead of watering it from the top. Because the water will expand and evaporate to the top as well. But this thing is huge. All these new leaves that are unfurling. This one is unfurling. It was one that I just saw that's in the process of unfurling, but this needs to be on the floor. It really does. So let me go put my clothes in the dryer, and then I'm going to come back in here and fool with this again. I feel like this project has taken up both of my free days. I really wanted to film, and it's still early enough to film some other content. But I'm going to move some stuff around, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Because some of these things are like low light, but the room itself gets a lot of indirect light. So, and I didn't find a pot for that. Kind of sad, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, and I wanted to get flowers when I went to Wegmans, but I didn't. So I probably will stop by Trader Joe's and get some tomorrow. And I feel like I want to extend the vlog through tomorrow. Let me see what my work schedule is like. Work schedule. Ooh, I need to charge my iPad. Thank you to my man. Thank you to my man. Oh, I gotta do this Karen's hair. So I'll be finished work like around 6:30. So I may go to Trader Joe's, and then I have a break in between here. Somebody must have just rescheduled because I did get a notice. So from 2 to 4, what I might even be able to do, because the traffic shouldn't be that bad, I might go to Trader Joe's. I don't know, but I definitely might go to World Market because I have enough time in between to go, because I need to get some more syrups. Okay, y'all, so I did the vanilla rose latte. I did a little bit reverse today because, as you can see, I have this beautiful cup from Walmart. And if I can link it, I will link it. But I did the milk, the ice, the syrup first because I was having technical difficulties with this Nespresso. So right now I'm chatting with a representative to try to figure out what's going on. So give me a second, I'll come back and let you know how it tastes. Okay, so I'm just waiting for them to respond back. Because, y'all, I haven't even had this Nespresso machine for a year. Do you know how many times it blinks orange before? They ask me stuff like, ask me how many times it blinked orange. I don't know. Shoot. Listen, but like I said, I got this like Black Friday, maybe. So it's not even a year old. I do think I have the warranty that I can't remember. But I'm going to have to, like, listen. I can't go back to regular carrot coffee. In regards to doing, like, iced lattes or nothing at all. I mean, cold brews are doable, But I gotta have an iced latte. Like, and I don't even know how that even happened because I've always been, give me coffee, hot coffee, hot coffee, hot coffee, a hot caramel macchiato. Like, I very rarely got cold drinks. And when I did, it was because I wanted another coffee and it was really hot. So I would get like a upside down caramel macchiato or yeah, that's it. My coffees that I used to always get when I went to Starbucks was caramel macchiato, whether it's cold or ice. And then I would do the caramel ribbon crunch. But that's pretty much would be it. But ever since I've gotten the Nespresso and I was following Katrina and Crystal with all their coffee recipes and all the other coffee grammars. Let me see what they said. Hold on. That's okay. Either way, from what you described, the issue will be resolved over the phone. If you are available and near the machine, can I call and we can do a one-way video call to troubleshoot.
Done.
Okay.
Asking a few questions like why am I ending the chat? Because we're on the phone now. Yeah, we can do the video chat as well. Usually I can send it through text. For some reason my text isn't working. Is it okay if I send it through email?
Yeah.
Chat link?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey there. Okay, so I know the call dropped. That's all right. Did you ever? Yeah. Okay, I see it loading at least.
Okay.
What happened?
I think when you called me, it blacked out, but it's connecting.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I'm getting a dark screen. Just click on the screen really quick. Just tap on it. There might be like an allow button that pops up. Like,
Let's see. Start using camera.
there you go. Yep, and thank you for that. I'm able to see your machine right in front of me. So far, so good. Okay. So there's a few things I want to check out before we start trying to run water through the machine. So let's look up into the head. You should see the needle that punctures the capsule, and then that circular dial there. Yeah, you see it? It kind of looks like a wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting a new machine. Why am I excited about But they are sending me a new, a replacement, but it's basically an exchange. And I'm so thrilled about that because this was a necessary investment. You know, even though I have to buy pods and things like that for the machine, but I'm still saving beyond what I would be spending if I went to Starbucks every day. For this particular coffee that I would get, if I got it, let's see. Let's just do a caramel latte. If I did a caramel latte, that's probably, let's just be generous, but I doubt it. Let's say that's $5.50 times 365 days. That's over $2,000 in coffee. That just blew my mind. So now let's figure out these plants. Like, y'all, look at this. He is big. Like when he was at the house, he ain't look that big. I think he was thirsty. But Melvin over here with all these girls, and he is like fully erected. I mean, he's full bloom. Let me go. I done lost my mind. Plus, the boys should be coming in the house any minute now from his first day at his new school, his first day as a 10th grader. So I'm excited. I can't wait to hear his report. So I don't know. I'm tired. My energy level sucks. I'm over this whole office right now. What is he in here doing? Let's go investigate. Hello.
Yep.
What are you eating?
A cake pop.
It's frozen all the way?
Mm-mm.
Oh. How was school?
It was good.
You think you're gonna like it there?
It's gonna be cool.
Okay. Okay, loves. So this is the finished product. It's really nothing else that I can do to make Melvin be any other way than what he is. I don't want to cramp the leaves up too much. I want him to do what he does. Because this plant is absolutely gorgeous and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so the battery died, but anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Either way, next week will be the test to see how these plants do in their prospective places. Good morning, loves, and happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy wind down Wednesday. Happy midweek service day. Whatever day you celebrate today, happy Wednesday. But I celebrate happy every day because the Lord is good. He's woke me up this morning. Listen, y'all. I'm on the way to the salon. In which, not to get my hair done, but to do other people's hair. Temperatures is pretty nice right now. It is 69 degrees. Is this the prelude to a kiss? Is this the prelude to my love, my autumn, my fall weather? Hey loves, so I'm back at the shop. I went out in between my client and I still got about 30 minutes for my next client come. Normally she comes a little early, so I'm just gonna sit in the car. And I picked up some food from Panera. Kind of bummed that they didn't have the rose flavored syrup, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop on the way home at TJ Maxx to see if they have it there, because I have to pass there anyway. So I want to share with you guys what I got from Panera. So I've tried this sandwich before. This is their spicy chicken sandwich, but it was delivered. And you know when you get food delivered, sometimes it's just not as good. So yeah. So I like that it has this little box like this, so you know if you order it. Can't nobody get into it. Well, technically they can, but this whole thing comes off. Then they have the sandwich wrapped up in this super cute little brown paper, which I like because if you know, you know, when you get like a because it's got buffalo sauce on there, it just drips and make a mess. And I did get the chips to go along with it, so let's go ahead and taste it. Okay, let's taste it. It's giving me almost like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. And this is like, it looks like it's lightly breaded, which I like that as well. Let me see. Because I feel like it has crispy pickles on there, but let's see. This is the spicy take chicken sandwich. Okay, yeah, so it comes with buffalo sauce, crispy. Okay, let me start off from the beginning. It is seasoned and seared chicken, so that's why it's giving like it's fried, but it's not really fried. So I like that. I'm like, is it boneless, skinless? It doesn't say, but it has crispy pickle chips, garlic aioli on a brioche roll. This is really good. Why is fast food so high? This sandwich by itself was like $13. And then I did get a drink. Now it says that the chicken was raised without antibiotics. So I'm hoping it's real chicken. Cause y'all know some of these some of these places are doing the lab raised chicken. And it's probably dark because I got my glasses on. So this is the charged lemonade. It's supposed to have like a whole lot of caffeine in it. So I did get this one last time in the Fuji apple, which was good. But this time I decided to get the strawberry mint because I wanted something a little bit sweeter. So, and I got a regular size because I got a large last time. I mean, I drank it all, but I don't need all of that. Plus, I don't even know if that joint gave me any type of real energy. I think it did because I think I had it on a Friday or a Thursday. I don't know. I think it did because I felt like I was like, but we're going to see. I'm going to drink this now. It is now 3:33. So we'll see how I am when I get off. My last one, I should be done like about 6:30-ish. It's good. Between the strawberry mint and the Fuji apple, I mean, of course, they're different tastes. I'm feeling like I like the Fuji apple a little bit better because I don't know if it's that mint that's giving it the bitter. I mean, I know it's a lemonade, but I feel like the mint is bringing out the rind taste of the lemon. I don't know. Let's see what it says with the caffeine. Alright, so I have the strawberry mint, the strawberry lemon mint with guarana. Let's see how to pronounce that. Hold on. Because I saw that in something else before and I could never pronounce it. Guarana. So I said it right. It just seems weird. So it has guarana and caffeine. It's 170 calories for a 20 ounce, which is a regular. 158 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know how high that is, but it sounds high. Oh wow. So on a caramel ribbon crunch, I'm just pulling up the Starbucks drinks that I drank. That only has 85 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so this is about average what I normally drink. So in a iced cafe latte, it's 150 milligrams of caffeine. So that's probably why I didn't really notice the difference, because I normally drink about 150 milligrams of caffeine. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside because I'm finished eating for the most part. There's no need for me to just sit up in the car. And then that way I can go get myself together, check my teeth, make sure ain't nothing in my teeth. Because y'all know when you be eating food, stuff getting in your teeth. Especially like bread and stuff. I don't know why I be keeping these snacks. So I will catch y'all when I get off. Alright, you guys, so this is the end of the vlog. I'm in my office while the boy, hold on, let me let you see him. Hold on. He's over there doing some late night creation, which means I have to stay up with him. Yeah, so we're in the office. He's creating a custom t-shirt to wear to school tomorrow. He is a t-shirt designer in training. He knows how to create it and all that stuff, but I still have to do the printing, cutting, and then he does the heat transfer himself. So we're a little team over here. LNC. But yeah, so wait for him to get his image exactly how he wants it so I can go ahead and transfer it and do all that I have to do. Then I am going to bed because I am exhausted. I feel like I did a lot today in a short period of time. I mean, like, I didn't have a super busy day at work, but I'm just exhausted. But I think that's because Ruby is on the way. She be in the way for real. So yeah, so it's like 11:02, and that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed the extra bonus day on the vlog. And I actually had to retape this because I realized I had a piece of lettuce in my tooth. Yeah. I'd rather tell y'all about it than let y'all see it. You know. But yeah, I think my office, I got it in a nice little chill situation. I'm ready to get rid of this couch and just get like a recliner chair. Because one, it's taking up space, and two, it makes me lazy when it's time to fold laundry. Bring his hot fries up. Oh, that was the hubs texting me. So yeah, that'll probably be something I'll look into for maybe like Black Friday, see what kind of sales they got. Because this definitely makes me lazy. So yeah, that's it. Again, if y'all enjoyed today's video, give it a big old thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as well, if you want to be a part of the Heartbeat Squad, go ahead and drop me some hearts in the comments. Okay, so my battery died, but let me get up out of here because he's in creative mode and I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Oh, you're fine. I don't know why the camera looks distorted. But anyway, so again, I'm gonna end the vlog. You already heard all of the usual rhetoric. Thumbs up, subscribe button, notification bell, and drop some hearts in the comments if you want to be a part of the Heartbeat Squad. And I will meet and greet you guys down there. So until next time, loves, peace.